I just put up to the mall and you already know what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing. Shoot it beside me forever, you already know how we shooting. I just put up in the
What's
phone.
good, YouTube? It's your boy Saucy Boys, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, man, as you can see, I hopped on that NBA 2K18. Had to get back on here for the gameplay. I just wanted to see what it was like, man. Like, I haven't played it, and I don't even know how long. I don't even think I played last year summer. I stopped playing this game like midway through. As everyone knows, Fortnite was probably like big at this time, so ain't nobody was on it. As you can see with my record, like 500, 200. I didn't play this game. The game was terrible. But I'm not gonna lie, man. When I was playing this and these games, it was kind of fun. Like it was a little bit different. I mean, 2K19, like that game sucks. This game is worse, but I mean, 2K19 is pretty terrible. So I was just bored, so I figured I'd download it, play it for the one time. And this genre wasn't too bad, man. Like it was cooling when I was playing it. I was getting buckets. Figuring if you see the people that was on the court, they all suck. It's just like everyone is just bums in a park. So honestly, 18 at this point is probably funner than 19. You can just get on there, just do whatever. All the kids are just garbage, bro. Like every kid is like under 100 wins, like a million losses. Like everyone's just trash, bro. Like the teammates suck. If you're good, bro, you can carry. In the gameplay, bro, I was on my, as you see, was my rebound athletic, I think. I remember in this game, bro, there was like anything that was part rebound, it was just pointless. It was just like, why would you even have that build? Rebounding didn't even matter if you were like built into rebounding. Man, just watching this gameplay, even just playing it back, bro, like the game is just so dumb. Like the animations on it, like right there, I just dunked over the top of his head. Like, I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know. Like some of the animations were good, some of them were bad. I mean, there's a lot of more bad, especially that snatchback that would give you all the room in the world. You just run, put a right stick down and shoot, man. Like, I couldn't even imagine that in 19 with pushing. Like, bro, just imagine if nothing changed. Like, if they kept the 2K18, bro, with the pushing, bro, like we would have been done. Like, honestly, bro, I think we could have just like protested 2K and just had the server shut down. Like, 2K18 was garbage, bro. Like everything about it, the defense, shot contest, you couldn't contest anything in this game, no matter how tall you were, no matter what build you were. Yeah, you couldn't contest a single thing. Like you could just shoot in anyone's face. Now layups, that's been broken since 18. 18 and 19 layups have been literally, that's literally like an issue. It's so hard to make layups consistently, whether it's especially at center. Like I feel like the smaller you are now in 2K, the past two 2Ks, the smaller you are, like you lay up so much easier. Like you just hit the backboard. When you're a big man, bruh, in the past two 2Ks, you just throw the ball up in the air and it just bounces everywhere and you miss every single time. Full whites miss. Greens are like impossible in layups for some reason with big men. You literally have to like dunk or yours like a 90% chance of you missing. And then we have no layup packages. We have the default bigs. You just run and you just throw it up in the air. It's like the Curry layup package, but worse. Like you just run and throw it in the air. Like it's so dumb. I don't know. They need to add some new, like, we need like a good layup animation for the bigs, man. Just so we can like at least change up our scoring. And then just, I don't know, add some stuff. Because these big men, I don't know, bro. We just be getting finessed. Every 2K, they be like changing stuff. And the big men just get like destroyed the most. But look at that layup that boy just missed right there. Like, if you're 7'3", you shouldn't even have to like do anything. Just tap it off the backboard and it goes in every single time. Or just lay it straight into the net. Like, I don't understand what these animations that they've been giving us in the past two 2Ks. I don't know who they had doing the layup animations for anything in the game, but they gonna have to get somebody in there. They might get my man's Yao Ming up in there to do some layup animations or something. They gonna have to fix this game. But anyway, just back to the gameplay and stuff, just in general. 18 was kind of popping. Like I think this was probably like a week ago that I played this. I was just on there getting gameplay. This was actually my first game on there. My very, very first game. Like nothing was before this. I literally pulled straight up into the park, got straight onto this court, and I think I played like 4 or 5 games. Plus, I went on like a good win streak. But every single game, I was scoring above like 16 points, 14 points plus every single game, bro. I was literally dribbling in some of the games too. It wasn't like I was just backing people down like in this one. I was just dunking on the ball the whole time. Like I was just slamming on his big. But there was a couple of the Johns where I was literally bringing it down, doing like between spins. But the dribbling in this game, I kind of noticed it. Like when I was playing it from like going 19-18. 18, you were not able to dribble as a big, which it makes sense. I mean, big men that are athletic shouldn't be coming down court like crazy dribbling. But it like, I don't know, it's fun and all because like it's realistic. But in 19, I don't know, bro. I just like the fact that like the bigs can like you can sort of dribble a little bit better. Like the spins are better, and this spins are just, like so slow for the bigs. I don't know if I don't have the right one on. Haven't played this game in like a million years, so I don't even know like what anything I have on. I don't even know my jumper. I was still hitting threes on this build though somehow, but like the dribbling was a little bit slower, which I kind of think they should keep it like that. Like bigs shouldn't be dribbling. Yeah, it's funner when you can dribble, but if they want to make it realistic, then they're gonna have to do that. But we all know when 2K tries to do anything realistic, they just destroy the entire game. So hopefully, like yeah, you see the spin right there. Like it was slow. I mean, it's glitchy. It went through his entire body, and then I did a crossover that went through his entire body again. But like, they gotta fix it. Something's gotta happen. The dribbling, just the whole game in general. We all know 2K has just been broken since 17 was starting to like fall off a test. 17 was fine, but you could tell like the issues in 17. Like there were still issues with like 16, 17, those two games, which were like still in my opinion best 2Ks. But the issues weren't as bad as these ones. Like 18, no contest. You can go for a dunk, you'll hit the backboard. You'll miss open layups. Greens would miss. I don't even know what else. Like everything. The whole game was an issue. And then 19, for 6 months we had pushing, which isn't even a basketball thing. It's literally football. Whole like lineman straight blocking for you, pushing people, tackling them basically out of bounds. So we had like 6 months of pushing. Then stretch bigs were able to shoot over any build, no matter how tall you were, anything, you could shoot over their head. No matter smothered or not green. Game was cruised. Then what else was issues? Stealing, defense, everything. Beginning of the game, you couldn't even score in the paint. You had to like shoot everything, like nothing was going down low. And then the game just started to get worse. Like the biggest thing that they fixed in 19 was pushing, but it took 6 months to do it. So like that's not even a success, bro. That's literally a failed game. Once again, 2 failed 2Ks back to back. Brought back the neighborhood. I liked the neighborhood system. I feel like they should keep it, but make it to where there's different sections. Like if you make a right down this alleyway, even if they don't bring back affiliations, they do not need to bring back affiliations because we know they're not going to do it. Even if they keep Road to 99, just make the parks funner. Like say you make a right down this alleyway, or it's like a nicer park. Like they got like wooden floors, they got real like nice courts. Then you go like straight up the block, and then you're on like I don't know like the hood. Like the courts are all like they look beat up, like abandoned buildings, something like that. Maybe to the left is like near the beach. I don't know. Like they should do something to where it sort of looks like the how the affiliations were, or like try to make it to where it's like different themes, because playing in the same neighborhood on the same thing. I mean, the one thing that I kind of liked was like the daylight and the nighttime in 19. That was amazing. I loved that idea to where it was like sometimes you'll play it's like morning time, sometimes it's nighttime. It was cool because it was like before that was in like events. Like some of the events were dark, or some of the events were like later. I don't know, but I feel like they should keep that out of everything they did in 19. The only thing that they should literally even keep, nothing else. Everything should be taken out of the game. Just scrap the entire game and just keep the file for the time to change. That's the only file that should be kept. Every single one, delete it. 18, they need to bring back the created shirts, and they just need to bring back just create your own clothes. I don't understand. If you can create your own shirt, why can't I create my own shorts or pants? I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty simple. They brought back that. You can edit your full Pro-Am team, everything. You can literally edit the full Pro-Am drip. Your socks, your sleeves, the shorts, you can put logos. Why can't we do that in Park? Why can't I like 90 overall, even if it's an overall thing, like 90 overall, or you have to hit like Elite or Pro or something, that you can do this. Like, they just need to add like cool little rewards for us that we can grind for, just something cool just to get throughout the year, because the rewards this year were trash. Like, mascot sucked. You got a hoverboard only at 97. I mean, that's cool, but you can't even fly it next to the courts. You can only use it in like a box. So you're just driving in literally like a square. For what? How fun is that? The football was terrible. You can only like stand still and throw it with people in your squad. So it wasn't like you could just like have catch a random people running around. No, you can't even move. You can literally only stand still. The boombox, that thing was pretty dumb. I didn't even buy it. That was like 250K, biggest waste of VC ever. Mascots were 300K, and they were just making all. You would just shrink. You would get smaller. Your wingspan went down. You were slower. You couldn't jump. Like, it was a handicap. Like, it was literally it was a disadvantage for people with a mascot. If you were 7'3", you were like 6'5". Like, how does that even make sense? Like, it should be rewarded. Like, in the old 2Ks, you know, if you were a mascot, you were 7'3", you were like damn near 8 foot with some of them. Like the Bernie one, G Wiz, the Rockets bull, like some of the mascots just made you bigger. Like, okay, like I see that's a little like it's not cheating. If I grinded for this overall, spent even if they kept it at 300K, all right, keep it at 300K. We know they want to finesse the VC, everything's changing. If they keep it there, at least reward us. You're making us spend 300K for the worst mascots ever. 2K15, 16, and 17 all had mascots. They take them out, and then they make them worse. And they make them more VC. Like, I don't just understand the game and what they're doing with it, but I don't know, bro. They just feel like they're working too much on this Pro-Am nonsense, and my team gets everything that they want. They get every card in the goddamn world. They get everything. You name it, my team has it perfect. My team gets whatever they want. Every week they're getting new packs, new cards, this, that. When us and Park, we get nothing. And Park is like their main thing. If you go on YouTube, 2K, you're going to see Park. You're not going to watch my career gameplay. I mean, yes, there's my team, like YouTubers, like Cash and all them, but they still play Park. Like, they will go to the park, they'll play Park, they'll make Park videos. Like, Park is the biggest thing on 2K. If Park wasn't in the game, 2K would just be straight my team, which I'm pretty sure half of the people would stop playing 2K, honestly, and just, I don't even know what games they would go to at that point, like Madden or something, I don't know, because Park is lit. Like, Park is fun. Like, you have your My Player, it's competitive. Well, it's not competitive anymore because, I mean, there's no skill gap in the game anymore, but, like, before there was really, like, comp. Like, you would go and you would actually, like, want to win. Like, before it was, like, you were mad that you were, like, losing. Like, oh, damn, I lost this match. Like, I should have won that. But now it's, like, you're raging because you're missing layups. You're raging you're missing a full white wide open with, like, 8 Hall of Fame badges with TakeOver. Like, how do you miss that? Like, figure before, you could get the hot ring in 16, and you weren't missing. Like, if you knew your jumper, you were money. Like, you were not going to miss. Like, real life. If you know how to shoot, you shoot. Like, you're not missing. Like, if I'm shooting the correct way in real life, you're not going to miss. Like, Steph Curry. When Steph Curry shoots, you're not thinking this bull's going to miss, but in, like, 18 and 19, it's, like, so inconsistent with the shooting. Like, you'll shoot in someone's mouth, drain. Open, wide open, like, 20 Hall of Fame badges, brick. Like, I don't know what the issue is. But, like, I understand you can't make every shot, but, like, let me make the shots that I need to make. Like, if I'm wide open, I should make that. The contested ones, tune that down a little bit. Wide open with a 99 three-pointer with all these badges, how am I going to miss that? Open layups, how am I miss? You should never miss an open layup in 2K. I don't care if it happens here and there in the NBA. This is a video game. It's a video game. I shouldn't miss a wide open layup on my player. Like, your generated player that you create and make should be a god. Like, that should just be like how it is. Like, we make this player, and our player is like the best in the NBA. Like, he is looked at as like the GOAT. Like, we make our player, unless you suck at the game, then your player's probably trash. But, like, if you have a good player, bro, you're averaging like 100 points a game. You're getting MVPs, rings for like 20 years. Like, how is our player missing an open layup? How is a 7'3" bull under the rim not dunking the basketball when he's wide open? Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, it's just easy little things that they can fix to make 2K literally a masterpiece. They can make 2K, they can make the best 2K next year. They just have to fix the easy things. Literally just copy and paste 2K16, boom. Tune the defense a little bit. Give us like the, what's it called, like the 17 defense. 17 defense is amazing. Even if they bring back archetypes, I don't care. They can bring up, they can add a new archetype. It really doesn't matter. Just fix them, make the defense fun, shot contest tuned down, and then just give us a decent park. That's literally it. That's literally it, bruh. Nothing else.